Hey, what's up, people? So, I'm gonna talk about a few medals, also some shout outs, and a little bit of current events. So, let's just get the disclaimer out the way. This is just for entertainment purposes. I am not a financial advisor in any capacity. You do your own research. You do you. Okay. So, I just need to say that occasionally for legal issues. um, so I just wanted to talk about some news stackers that I've noticed, new channels and collectors slash stackers, and then also some old uh, or like some old ones and that don't have that many subscribers. I mean, have some quite a bit of subscribers, but they're haven't been making much content recently. So I just want to see if anyone knows the reason why they're not making more videos. And then there's some really established people, and probably the one of the bigger channels I'm going to mention towards the end of this. So let's keep this as quick as possible. So two of the subjects I'm going to talk about is collectability and copper, silver, um, and nickel. So let me start with this nickel. I mean, this copper round from the Aztec calendar. This is one I used to have in my pocket, but I believe this is the only. I might have another one, Aztec round. I do occasionally sell these online for a little higher than you would normally get them, but sometimes people don't just want to, go on the bullion sites and buy a bunch of silver plus some copper with it. But I do enjoy collecting copper. I do also collect pennies. Um, but I really do enjoy the rounds. I know they're extremely expensive when it comes to premiums, but if the price of copper goes extremely silver, I mean, I think people will gravitate to copper more once the price is. If prices on silver get outrageous, copper's gonna be considered not a monetary metal. I guess it is monetary metal, but there's less history with copper than there is with silver and gold, obviously. So these are some pieces that I enjoyed that are really expensive, more of a collector's piece. This is Monarch Precious Metals, I believe they're called. They do pours, really cool pours. They also do these kind of art kind of brown. This is a half ounce. Um, these are nothing I would recommend because their premiums are really high, but I got them for a decent price. I believe I paid like $14 or $15 for this. This one is a little broken. Let me know if you guys know there's any glue I can put in behind there because they use some cheap glue that I still have the magnet, so that's why I'm keeping it like that. I put it in a patch so it won't see. You see how it just did that. Anyway, um, I really like those two. I want one that's bigger than this. It's like a 2 ounce, but it's pretty expensive to be honest. But I may get it one day. So there's that. Um, Let me give a shout out. My first shout out, so I got my other phone on the side here, is Whitecross Precious Metals. He has 136 subs currently. Really good channel, well spoken, gives you in depth descriptions of the subject he's putting in his videos, and he has a really good collection. By the way, extremely cool collection for a guy that's just started making videos. So he has mentioned that he is an experienced stacker. He's been doing it for quite some time. I think he said been doing it for 40 years. So he has a wealth of knowledge. So go check him out if you're. I'm kind of new myself. I started stacking 3 years ago, seriously, and I was always a collector prior to that. So, but when I seriously started taking it serious was 3 years ago. At least started, and now I'm more into it than I was before. If you guys know my channel, you know I'm a card collector too. I'm a trading card collector. I'm a collector in general, And that's why you don't see many of the card things happening that much, because in those 3 years, in the last 3 years, I've been heavily investing in PMs. You know, so but I still love collecting cards. By the way, I still really enjoy it. Not as much as I used to when once I started getting serious with silver and gold. Um, so the only other, I mean, the other thing I wanted to talk about was some current events. But this is a side round that I really like. This is a recent pickup. Really enjoy this one. I like that Mints make their own version of the Buffalo round, and you can kind of start collecting different rounds. And people will say, "Oh, rounds are not collectible." They are collectible. Um, I have some vintage rounds myself, which I'll show in future videos. But this is another one that was in my pocket for a little bit, and you can see it did tone. Really interesting tone. Looks like copper or gold. Really cool. Silver. It's a silver, obviously. Maybe, or maybe it's not. I don't know. But you can see here that it most likely is silver. I believe so. I gotta test it, but I think it is. I don't remember exactly where I got it from. It should be silver, but it did tone like that. So that got me a little worried, but I'm assuming it is because I haven't heard anybody say that these things are being copied, but they could be copied. Um, but most of my purchases come from reputable bullion dealers. I occasionally do buy on eBay. I know people say not to do that, but I don't exactly remember where I got this from. I could have gotten it from SD Bullion or somebody, so it should be real, but you still should check, even if you get it from a reputable bullion dealer. Um, from my knowledge, I believe it's real. It's just got toning. I've seen some people's coins get toned, so it does happen. Um, so the only other, I mean, more people that I wanted to mention is Luigi Stacks. He is really new. He has only 45 subscribers. Go check him out. Sounds like a wise guy, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. I'm just joking around. He's probably a really cool guy. I just barely sub to him, so I'm just mentioning him. So what else did I want to? I kind of want to talk about the collapse of these banks. Funny enough, a lot of these banks that went to collapse this recently were kind of dabbling in crypto. I don't know if that was a sign of. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but it just seems kind of weird. All of them with all the banks also started with the letter S, if you notice. So that's Silvergate, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature Bank. Um, so I don't know. It's just a little weird to me that happened. And do I trust banks? I actually don't trust banks. I have a video of me talking about banks back in, I think it was 2010. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I find the video, I'll leave a link to the video. I was really young back then, and I knew back then that banks are no good. Honestly, you hear all this thing about them being like the safe place to put your money, but then stuff like this happens. Now again, crypto is not as safe. I never said it was. Do your own research on crypto, but you do own it, just like you own silver and gold and copper, I guess, and to a certain extent, and any other precious metal, which copper is not, of course. But I'm just putting it in the mix. You own it, and you know that's the beauty of it. I think. Yes, there's some cons to that, but with crypto, at least some of that, the cons to owning it are a little bit mitigated, especially if you own it in your own cold storage or wallet. So if you guys want to know any more things about that, I do like to teach people about crypto. And you can ask me whatever you want in any of the comments. If you disagree, I understand. It's okay. So the next person I want to talk about is Scully. Scully, it has 973 subs, close to 1,000. So he's an older gentleman. I really do like his channel. Um, I think he's had this channel for quite some time, so he's not a newcomer, but still pretty knowledgeable guy, and really funny at times. So go check his channel out. I'll leave the link to these people, or maybe at least their name, so you can search them. Um, Let me see who else. For all you people that want to support the channel, you could support me. I have a Webull account. I also, I have a Webull account and I have a Robinhood account. For the people that are interested in stocks and crypto, they do dabble in crypto a little bit in those two exchanges, um, but not as some other ones, which I think they're a little bit safer if you consider them versus other ones. But that's just my advice. But if anything, you just get free stocks, and you could send that to your bank account, get some silver with it, if you're interested in investing in those things. Sorry about that. So the other channel I wanted to shout out is some channels that aren't making any more videos for some reason. There's the new Silver Stacker, which has 5K subs, and Silver 5150, who's good friends with Silver Joker. But let's just talk about both new Silver Stacker, and 5150. So 5150 is one of the OGs, I'm telling you right now, and he is one of the guys that got me into silver stacking. To be honest, to take it seriously. So did a Silver Joker, who is his good friend, who still does make videos. I don't know. They used to have a podcast, I believe, and they don't do that anymore. But yeah, just really miss his videos, and I would love if he came back. I started doing them again. Um, New Silver Stacker blew up, and from my guess is that he doesn't have the money that he was spending on silver before, because he's dabbling in the stock market and crypto, so he's trying to make more money. Um, he did ask me about my experiences with crypto, and I told him the truth, and but he knew what he was getting himself into, hopefully. But I haven't seen a video from him in a while, so I messaged him, see what he says. Maybe he's just really busy. So these are the nickels. Like, I know nickels aren't that great, but I love the way they look. Honestly, I started collecting them like a year ago, like taking them seriously. Now I don't spend my nickels; I just collect them. Just like my copper pennies, I do collect copper pennies and whatnot. So and so hopefully this video is not too long. It is going to be the last. And I'm gonna probably do this to every video. I'm gonna shout out some people. I do it sometimes for the card community, um, the trading card community, sports cards, baseball cards, whatever you want to call it. Um, so the other channels I wanted to, which I just mentioned, one of them was Silver Joker. He has 37 subs. Really knowledgeable guy, heavy stacker. Just go check him out. Smart Silver Stacker is 38K, and why I like his channel, he's very informative. He analyzes the market, and he talks about the market in a more analytical way. And he shows his silver, and he shows B-roll. So it's not like he's not showing his silver. He's showing both B-roll and silver, and like slides and charts and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool if you're into that. Um, so the third, more bigger stacker YouTuber is Florida Silver Stacker, which obviously he lives in Florida, which I would love to move there one day. Um, he is another one. He talks about the market. He shows a lot of his silver and his pickups and stuff like that. Really enjoy his channel. Really knowledgeable. I believe he's been doing this for quite some time. So that's how it is. It's going to be a mixture of people that I may want them to do videos again, and then people that are not doing videos. I mean, people that are bigger, and then obviously smaller channels or newer channels that I've discovered. So hope you enjoyed this video. You know what to do. If you haven't done it yet, please like, share, and leave a comment. And if you are not sub, please sub. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000, and we'll see if each milestone may give away something either card related, coin coin collecting related, or any other um, community that I am into. So see you in the next one. Later.